Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Avengers Forever issues 9 through 12, written by Kurt Busiek and art by the legendary Carlos Pacheco. So I remember when this story came out back in the day. It was my first multiverse story. It was super cool to see multiple different versions of all my favorite Avengers, but also at the same time reading the story was a little bit of a chore because it's a Kang story, and all Kang stories are very convoluted. And to add on top of this, we have Immortus, who's a future version of Kang, who also, when he pops up, the story's going to be overly complicated. So at moments in this 12-issue series, it's a chore to get through a couple pages. So issue 9 is the retelling of Kang's origins and how he evolved as a character from being Ramatut to the Scarlet Centurion, to Kang himself, and to his later evolution into Immortus. And this one is actually pretty interesting because it puts in chronological order all of Kang's appearances, and it tries to make sense of all the crazy timey-wimey stuff revolving around Kang. The thing is that Kang does not want to evolve into Immortus in the first place. He does not want to be the lapdog to the timekeepers. That's why he's been working with the Avengers during this whole story, because what's going down here is what we saw in all the previous issues was Immortus jumping through the timeline, making sure that humanity never was able to get into outer space. Therefore, Earth will never be able to start an intergalactic empire, because if this ever seems to happen, this will be a menace to the timekeepers themselves. Because also what we saw earlier in this series is that the military force that this intergalactic Earth empire will have will be this really warped version of the Avengers. And the leader to this empire will be a descendant of Rick Jones. So what happens at the beginning of issue 10 is that we have the Avengers encountering this Avengers army from the future. This army actually thinks that they're dealing with the Guardians of the Galaxy, that in this future they're like renegades. And the thing is that they're being hunted down, but we get this really awesome battle between Kang's Avengers and these future Empire fascist Avengers. The thing is that the good guys get defeated and captured. But this was just a lesson that Immortus wanted to give Kang's Avengers to show them what will happen with humanity if they remain unchecked, and that the concept of the Avengers will be perverted and become one of the most evil things throughout the galaxy. So what happens is we have Immortus with Kang's Avengers. He's going to plead his case with the timekeepers to let the Avengers keep on existing and make them like time police and work with him to make sure humanity never leaves Earth. But the thing is, the timekeepers are just not having it. Not only do they want to eliminate the Avengers from the time stream, they want to eliminate all of humanity. This will lead to Immortus rebelling against his masters. They seemingly quickly kill him off, but later on we're going to see that somehow he survived. So what happens is the Avengers try to stop the timekeepers. They're going to use this weird time crystal to enact their plan. They bring in evil alternate versions to stop our heroes. At the same time, Kang arrives riding this really crazy tricycle with the Supreme Intelligence and Rick Jones. And what happens is that since one of the members of Kang's team is a Captain Marvel from the future, he clanks his negabands together and brings a Rick Jones from the future, and he's going to do something pretty cool. So we're going to have two Rick Joneses present at this battle, and they combine that hidden power that they have, which I might be wrong, but it's called like the Destiny Force or something like that. But they're able to invoke every single Avenger from across the multiverse, at least the good ones. So we get this crazy all-out war between good Avengers, bad Avengers. We have Kang shooting everything that moves. And we have the timekeepers who realize that the Kang that they're dealing with is the last one within the multiverse. So they need a Immortus to exist in the first place. So what they do is they try to force a time evolution on Kang to make him become Immortus more quickly. And what ends up happening is that Kang is able to break away, but now he's like a new Kang. He's like a fusion between Kang and Immortus. So while everything is just going crazy due to this battle, Captain America was able to slip away. He gets his hands on this time crystal, the main MacGuffin of the story, and he just shatters it with his hands. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Kang actually murks all the timekeepers. He kills them off. That aside, what happens is, after Cap destroys the crystal, all the other Avengers just disappear. Kang is victorious, and for some reason, Immortus is still alive. But the thing is that Rick Jones got pretty messed up in the battle. So what they end up doing is fusing Captain Marvel to Rick Jones to save his life, creating a weird time loop which will lead to the Genisville of the present day morph into the future version. So what happens is our heroes save the day, and after this story arc, and after this series we're going to get a new Captain Marvel ongoing series that was pretty awesome, written by Peter David, which I'm trying to get my hands on again because I used to have this whole run, and for some reason I traded it away. But we're going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.